Hello students. Okay, in this video lecture we'll be talking about proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions. That means we are going to discuss various types of fractions, right? Okay, let's talk about this proper fractions first. Okay, let's try to understand very clearly what are these proper fractions all about. Okay, let me provide you some fractions. Okay, say for example 3/4. Okay, it's a fraction, you know that it's a fraction. 3/4, then 1/2, it's also a fraction. 9/10, 9/10, it's also a fraction. 0/3, it's also a fraction. Then 5/8, it is also a fraction. Okay, all these are the fractions. Okay, you must notice one important thing. Okay, this is numerator, this is denominator. In all these fractions, denominator is bigger than the numerator. 8 is bigger than 5, 3 is bigger than 0, 10 bigger than 9, 2 bigger than 1, 4 bigger than 3. Okay, in all these, this denominator is greater than numerator, right? Okay, now let's try to locate them on a number line. 3/4. Okay, look here, 3/4 means what we have to do is to take a number line. This is a number line. Okay, and we have to divide 3/4, means we have to divide this distance between 0 and 1 into 4 equal parts. The denominator is 4. That means 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this, okay, the number here will be 0 divided by 4. Here it will be 1 divided by 4. It will be 2 divided by 4. This will be 3 divided by 4. Yeah, and this will be 4 divided by 4. That means that 4 divided by 4 means that is equal to 1. So the number 3/4 is somewhere here, right? So this is somewhere here. So this number, this 3/4 lies between 0 and 1. Okay, let's take this fraction. Okay, here the numerator is 2, so we have to divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 2 equal parts. Here one part and second part. So here it will be 0 divided by 2, this will be 1 divided by 2, and this will be 2 divided by 2. Okay, here is the required number. Okay, 1 divided by 2, right? Okay, let's take another this number 9 divided by 10. So in case of this 9 divided by 10, okay, 9 divided by 10, we have to divide the distance between 0 and 1 into how many equal parts? Since the denominator is 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there are 10 equal parts. The distance between 0 and 1 is divided into 10 equal parts. So here it will be 0 divided by 10. It will be 1 divided by 10. This will be 2 divided by 10. This will be 3 divided by 10. This will be 4 divided by 10. Okay, the fraction here will be 5 divided by 10. Here it will be 6 divided by 10. It will be 7 divided by 10. This will be 8 divided by 10. This will be 10. This will be 9 divided by 10, and this will be 10 divided by 10. So the required number is somewhere here, right? Okay, this number also, okay, 3/4, 1/2 and 9/10, all the numbers lie between 0 and 1, 0 and 1. So this 9 by 10 is somewhere here, right? Okay, let's take this number. Okay, so what we have to divide here, we have to divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts. So this is 0, whole number 0, whole number 1, divided in 3 equal parts, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, this will be 0 divided by this. Here it will be 0 divided by 3, this will be 1 divided by 3, this will be 2 divided by 3, and this will be 3 divided by 3. Okay, so the number here, the correct number is here. So this is also somewhere between 1 and 0 and 1. Okay, so it is here, right? Now 5 divided by 8, let's take this number, 5 divided by 8. Here what we have to do, we have to divide this into 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is 1 and this is 0. Okay, it will be 0 divided by 8, 1 divided by 8, 2 divided by 8, 3 divided by 8, 4 divided by 8, 5 divided by 8, 6 divided by 8, 7 divided by 8, and here it will be 8 divided by 8. That means 1. That means 1, right? This here it means 0. So this 5 divided by 8 also, okay, it also exists somewhere between whole number 0 and whole number 1. Okay, so here it is 5 divided by 8, right? So all the fractions which exist between whole number 0 and 1, those are called as proper fractions. In other words, we can say those fractions in which the denominator is bigger than the this numerator. Okay, in all these fractions, in this case, the denominator is bigger than the numerator, or we can say all these fractions exist between this whole number 0 and whole number 1 on a number line. All these fractions are called as proper fractions. Let's talk about this improper fractions. Okay, before we discuss improper and mixed fractions, there is one more important thing that needs to be taken care of. That is, अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कि ऐसे ही बताओ कि क्या ये फ्रैक्शन प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन है या नहीं है. ओके, सो फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज 5 by 8, 5 by 8. ओके, ऐसे ही आपको बताना है कि क्या ये प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन है या इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन है. हाँ, ये प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन है क्योंकि यहाँ पर जो डिनोमिनेटर है, ये फॉर एग्जांपल डिनोमिनेटर इज 8 एंड न्यूमरेटर इज 5. डिनोमिनेटर इज बिगर देन this numerator, so this is a proper fraction. Okay, now so it also means that when this denominator is greater than the numerator, this means that these proper fractions, they are always less than 1. Okay, they are always less than 1. Proper fractions are always less than 1. Okay, so proper fractions are always less than 1. Okay, so for example, a fraction is given, and how will you decide by just looking at it whether the fraction is less than 1 or equal to 1? For example, there's a fraction, okay, 1 by 2. Okay, so will it be less than 1 or greater than 1? So it's less than 1. Okay, then 3 by 5. Okay, it is also less than 1. Then there is 1 here, for example here 7 by 8. So 1 is, okay, here 7 by 8, 1 is greater than this because this denominator is larger than 4 by 4. Here numerator and denominator are same. Okay, that means this is equal to 1. When the numerator and denominator are, they are equal, so that means this fraction is equal to 1. This means 1 whole. Okay, so for example there is another 2000, say for example 7 divided by 2007. Here in this case also numerator and denominator are equal, so that means this fraction is also equal to 1 whole, right? So means these proper fractions are always less than 1. Okay, when the numerator and denominator are equal, that means that fraction is equal to 1 whole, right? Okay, so in the this next video part, we will be taking care of improper and mixed fractions. Okay, we'll also take into account how we can convert improper fractions into mixed fractions and mixed fractions into reverse into improper fractions. Okay, till then, take good care of yourself and peace out.